kid, your friend groups tend to cause you to make mistakes that form into patterns and patterns that become habitual. And if these habits are addictive, often deadly, these habits become deadly. I smoked cigarettes and I smoked weed from bongs and pipes and apples, and yeah, you can make a bong out of an apple. I did that and smoked, and I even tried to dip the smokeless tobacco. I tried that. That was not good. That was nasty because I think because my lips are bigger than my friends, you know, they like the dip. Some of them started to like the dip, but me, I never liked the dip because I would swallow it, and that stuff is nasty. It's disgusting. It's gross. So I don't know why anybody picks up that habit, how that pattern becomes habitual. It's addictive, but not for me because I didn't like it. That's one thing about drugs and patterns. 9 times out of 10, you like the drug, you like what it is that it does, you like how it feels, you like how it tastes, you like what it is that it does to you, but not that stuff. That stuff is nasty. Dip. Gross. So accidents happen. Most people don't involve themselves with gangs that intentionally go out and hurt people. But some people do. Some blood brothers that's a part of the initiation. You gotta hurt somebody, you gotta make somebody bleed, you gotta make somebody disappear, you gotta kill somebody to be a part of the gang. I don't think that's what happened in any of these cases that we've been seeing with black people being killed by white people. But there are gangs of white people that kill black people. There's a history, that documented history. We know that that's a real thing. And if these blood brothers that we've been talking about in the news because they killed, whether it be accidentally or purposely, if they've been a part of these gangs, they've been convicted and or just accused of putting up graffiti with 3 Ks and kill all niggas and Hail Hitler and all that. Is it on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
You gotta remember the number 19, right? So when I was 19, I definitely wasn't doing art. I actually was drinking, smoking, drugging, doing everything I needed to be doing when I was 19 years old, like a lot of us, you know. Another case in Dallas, Texas, a young man killed by a couple white boys, they say. He jumped off of a bridge, an overpass train over a lake, and he was found in the water. A 13-year-old boy this year as well in South Carolina was in foster care, killed by white boys in water. He was stabbed. He was caught. The fact that all these different murders aren't even being tried. When I think about the bodies that are being found in trees as well, and they're being investigated as suicides, I want to pray and I want to ask the people, before I even pray to God, I want to ask everybody, I want to ask all of us to make a pact that we will not commit suicide. We will not kill ourselves. We will never, ever let the devil win and, what they say, unalive ourselves. Because what they're saying now, over and over again, is that all these bodies that they find hanging from trees are killing themselves. There was a recent suicide of a professor. The fact that, we just watched this World Cup. There was a 19-year-old that's been a pro since he was 15 that won the World Cup against a 39-year-old. That's how old I am today. But God, he's only 33 years old when he was put up on that cross, the political prisoner that was put on that cross, Jesus Christ. Martin Luther King Jr. was 39 years old when he was killed. Marcus Garvey was 39 years old when they locked him up. These men are all pictured here. And this picture that I always call Black Lives Matter, but this black from the past picture. James, check this out, this artwork. There's different art forms that we all participate in. God is the greatest artist. Sometimes he used the wind to paint. He used the hard thing. Tony Gwynn, San Diego Padre, Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest baseball players, if not the greatest baseball player of all time. Black man. Best batting average of all time. 3.338. Over 300 for 19 seasons. He only played for 20 seasons. Tony Gwynn was taken 2014 by cancer, salivary cancer. He dipped. He used the smokeless tobacco. Probably his whole career, maybe longer than his professional career, he dipped. And 2014, he died. So 2 years later, the MLB, Major League Baseball, they banned the use of smokeless tobacco in honor of Tony Gwynn. It was banned because of his cancer that took him. The decisions that we make us. Of course, Nolan Wells was drinking. Of course, there was a liquor store that must continue to pray for recovery, for renewal, for rehabilitation, and for each other. When I was 19, I drank a lot. Smoked a lot of weed too. Me and my friends did the wrong thing. We committed crimes against ourselves. Mostly, we were accomplices in a lot of things. And this, it's forever here. Blood brothers, searing flesh.